Hi team, we welcome everyone for this 15 days play therapy training program and 10 days school counseling training program. Today we have seen the fundamentals of play therapy, that is the basic definition of play therapy, how the training program will go in 15 days, what are the do's and don'ts, and what is that required for certificate. Further, we have also seen the tree exercise. In this video, we will see what is the definition of play therapy. What is play therapy? Play therapy is a form of counseling or psychotherapy that uses play to assess, prevent, or treat psychosocial challenges. Although play therapy can be used with adults, it is most commonly used with children. Hence, play therapy is a form of counseling. So, whatever is applied to counseling, it is applied for play therapy also. For example, in a basic counseling, what are the skills required for the counselor? All the aspects are applicable to play therapist also. For example, there are various skills required by a counselor like empathy, non-judgmental, active listening, etc. All these aspects are required for play therapist also. It is also a form of psychotherapy. Psychotherapy is therapeutic in nature, and we do some therapeutic process to heal the wounds. We try to move to the past and try to understand whether any abuse or whether any negative aspects happened in the life of the child or adult, and we try to treat those aspects through a therapeutic strategy. Now, play therapy also a psychotherapy in which we try to understand the child or adult through play, and we try to bring out the pent up emotions and treat the child or adult wherever required. Play therapy is to prevent the maladaptive behaviors. So play therapy helps the child to come out of those behaviors which are not conducive to the growth of the child. Play therapy helps the child emotionally, intellectually, and physically to empower to meet the challenges of life. Hence, play therapy is a form of counseling or psychotherapy that uses play to assess, prevent, or treat psychosocial challenges. In psychotherapy and in counseling, we apply many strategies to bring out the pent up emotions. We use various strategies to understand a behavior. For example, in Gestalt therapy, we use a strategy called I am responsible or empty chair technique. Like that, in play therapy, we use the various plays to understand the child or adult and to understand a particular behavior or to understand the child's emotion. In play therapy, We use many types of play to understand the various aspects of child and adult. From the outside, play therapy looks like it is just about having fun with toys or papers or whatever may be the case. But it is not like that. Just try to recollect today's a small play which we conducted on tree. The roots symbolizes value, but many of us were not able to clearly explain what are our values. But when I asked the participants to think the roots and take some time and explain what are their values, they were able to come out their values. But even when they come out, we were able to just show what are the ways in which the values can be changed in a positive way so that the roots become strong and the tree remains strong. Every one of you have told the tree is myself. Now, when you're the tree, your roots should be strong. For that, understanding values are very, very important. Through that simple play or an activity, we were able to understand about the values which you follow. Now, the same thing can be given to a client to understand various aspects. For example, we can give it to a child to understand whether the child really believes that the family is the value. For example, we can ask to a fifth standard or sixth standard kids, what is that they value most? Values are different. What you value most is different. We can ask them, these are rules. And here you have to write what are the things which you value most, which is responsible for the big tree. What are the things which you value? The child may say, I value this toy. I value my friend. We will be able to understand whether the child uses either father or mother. Maybe the child may use mother, they may not, it may not use father, or father and mother the child may use, but the child may miss out grandfather. We will be able to understand certain aspects through this activity. Usually everyone tells that play therapy is for children. Yes, we agree. Play therapy is used predominantly with children, but play therapy can also be used with adults, and even in life coaching or executive coaching or happiness coaching, play therapy can be involved, and that is what we are going to see in the coming days. Today it was very wonderful. Every one of you participated in the exercise. Every one of you just opened up and spoke, and every one of you were dancing when the video was playing. I want every one of you to be like that in the coming days also. In the coming days, at sometimes I want you to be a child. At some point, I want you to be a parent. At some point, I want you to be a therapist. We should be able to switch our roles. See, when in home, you may be a mother, but when you go to office, you play the role of an executive. You completely do that role, isn't it? Just like that, I want you to switch your roles in these 25 days so that we will be able to switch roles between the child and therapist, mother and therapist and child, and we will be able to understand the different aspects of all the stakeholders of play therapy. Play therapy. It is a way to express experiences and feelings through a natural, self guided, self healing process. So, play therapy helps a child and also the therapist in bringing out the best. Through play therapy, better social integration is possible. The child starts mingling with the therapist, and through that, the therapist starts making the child's environment much more beautiful so that the child understands and starts integrating himself with the society. Play therapy helps the child in growth and development. Every game, every play is aimed at improving the physical, intellectual, and emotional capabilities of the child. Its growth and development are ingrained in play therapy. Play therapy helps the child to understand emotions, various types of emotion, and how to express the emotions in a positive way. Many a times, play therapy is also used as a tool to diagnose the various abuses which have taken place in the life of a child or an adult. We always say that we have to move from conscious competence to unconscious competence. Play therapy helps the children and adult to move from conscious competence to unconscious competence. The children become more responsible for their behaviors and they become more flexible. The children cultivate empathy and respect towards the toys and also towards the therapist, which eventually being generalized all over the world. The child identifies and learns to express everything in a positive way. Play therapy helps the child to improve the interpersonal skills and also the intrapersonal skills. In a nutshell, play therapy helps the child to develop soft skills. The child learns to apply the various strategies for problem solving skills, which helps the child in later life to face any kind of competitive examinations or any aspects. Hence, play therapy is a complete tool, it is a complete strategy to empower children and adults. So, as Benefer has told today in the training, if you have a child in your house, please bring the child for the training program. Let us help the child, expose the child to different aspects, and help the child to empower himself or herself. Thank you very much, team. Today is the first day. We are having 14 more days to go as far as play therapy is concerned, and 10 days as far as school counseling is concerned. Our journey is going to be a wonderful one. Already I am getting wonderful feedback about the first day, and I promise you that the coming days also will be the excellent days of learning, and you will be enjoying the process completely. Thank you, team. If you have any queries, please get in touch with me.